I woke up today at 5:30 and went running.
Wait, what?
Hey, if this is your first time here on my channel, hello and welcome. I'm Roman. And if you already know, welcome back. If you've seen any of my Instagram posts or TikTok posts over the past month, you are following me, right? Okay, then you already know that I did a 30-day transformation challenge. I got some messages with questions about what I was doing, why, and what for. So let me explain the what and the why and the results I got from it in this video. So what led me to the challenge? Well, let me tell you, your boy was down bad, in a very dark and stagnant space. This year has been a very interesting one for me spiritually and mentally. And I knew if I didn't do something, then I would take this same energy into the new year. One thing life has shown me is that small habits can lead to significant transformation. I didn't try to do the most because life was already doing the most. I was really just curious to see what would happen if I made a few minor adjustments. You would never get different results doing the same thing over and over. Before I explain what I did for 30 days, I want to offer a disclaimer. I'm young, healthy, and I have no dependents. I'm a full-time artist and creator, so I get to manage my own schedule. So I have pretty privileged circumstances that allow me to do challenges like this with a bit of ease. Find what works for you in your life. Just remember, small habits lead to significant transformation. So yeah, one night I was in bed and I was trying to understand what I had done or what I was doing to cause me to feel the way I was feeling. I opened the notes app on my phone and wrote down everything that I was habitually doing on most days. Because I was feeling so off, I assessed every single thing. For me, it were habits like scrolling on social media before falling asleep, sleeping in late, consuming all types of content, eating whatever was put in front of me, and slacking on my self-care routine. After that, I wrote down a few habits that I wanted to try in order to replace my current habits. I then took the list of new habits and focused on doing them every single day. My personal intention was to get back into a mental space to create again. I was feeling uninspired, but I wanted to create. I wanted to feel that creation energy again. Bright idea. How about I start with creating my day? Creating a day that would recreate me. So let's look at a few of the habits I transformed. First of all, I wanted to address my sleep pattern, my mental health, my productivity, my fitness and diet, and my social life, since my current habits didn't support any of these. Some changes I made were going to bed by 10:30 each night, then being up by 5:30 the next morning. Whew, I'll get into that in a minute. After waking up, I would meditate, brush my teeth, and prepare to go running. After my run, I went immediately into my workout where I focused on learning calisthenics and practicing yoga. After my shower, I journaled. Let me know if you're interested in my journaling techniques, by the way. Great for your mental health. As you can see already, the few habits changes that I made supported other healthier habits more fluently. While making breakfast, another thing I added because typically I didn't eat breakfast, at least not at breakfast time. Anyways, I listened to the audiobook Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life by Dr. Wayne Dyer over the course of 30 days. I decided to only eat whole foods, avoiding the processed food I had been eating. I meal planned, so I was happy I didn't have to think about what I had to eat for 30 days. After that, I flowed with whatever I had to do that day, making sure to always make time to work on or study in the realm of creation. For me, I carved out at least 3 hours a day to do some type of creative work. Oh, and at least once a week, I made plans to be outside, going to events and happenings around the city. By 10 a.m. each day, I felt accomplished and in the flow. The structure made me feel good. Throughout the day, I would listen to my favorite podcasts that focused on healing, mental health, and mindset. I'll link a couple of them and put the audiobook I listened to in the description. These are the things that changed for me. My sleeping pattern, number 1. My body is now conditioned to wake up earlier, and I enjoy how my days feel when I get up earlier than later. How I flowed through the day became easier as the days went by. I feel a lot more productive, even on days when I don't do a lot. Overall, my mood levels have increased, my social anxiety has decreased, my focus and creativity is sharp again. I felt like I discovered a renewed sense of purpose, and I launched my YouTube channel, something I had been stalling on. I also enjoyed being outside a little bit. I went to a jazz concert in the middle of the day, which was really interesting to see people show up for a noonday concert on a random Wednesday just because they like jazz. I went to a museum exhibit show and hung out in some 5-star lobbies and places that felt aligned to the highest version of myself. Being in these spaces was great for my creativity and inspiration. Showed me that sometimes you gotta see something in order to see something. Okay, now for a moment of realness and complete transparency. There were some highs and some lows. For example, one of my lows was that it was really hard to wake up earlier. I won't lie. Imagine going from waking up around noon or later to waking up every day at 5:30 a.m. But I chose to push through, at least for 30 days. I kept telling myself, if you don't like it, you don't ever have to do this again. And that worked. My highest moment was when I first felt the transformation effects. By day 10, I felt like I was on autopilot with better habits because I was getting better results. I knew waking up earlier was a big reason for this. I had seen the motivational videos of many wealthy and creative people talk about the importance of waking up early. I'm really happy I didn't use my love for sleep as an excuse to miss out on this feeling. Here are a few lessons I learned and some of my personal growth points. 1. Life feels better when you aren't in a rush. Be more present. Starting my day earlier and dedicating the first few hours to myself was game-changing. 2. The biggest commitment you can make is the one you make to yourself. It is a tremendous act of self-love, and self-love is the key to self-transformation. 3. You have to care about how you feel more than anything. How you feel reveals everything you need to know. Your inner world is affecting your outer world. Take moments to check within yourself at least at one point during the day, and be honest. Your thoughts and self-dialogue is shaping your day moment by moment. 4. Make sure your goals align with how you want to feel. And the other stuff like how you look, think, and act will just happen as they should. Instead of measuring your weight every day and looking for abs, focus on your attitude. Measure your ability to focus on things that you have to do. Tweak your focus and you'll tweak your life. 5. Give yourself more credit, because just having the ideal to do this shows that you love yourself. Now be gracious with yourself and move forward on it. If you showed up, then you did the hardest part. So you be the one to make the most noise for yourself. For me, posting updates every day was content, I guess, but truly it was me making some noise for myself. Take these practical tips. Start small. I feel that it's very important to start small in the realm of what you can realistically do from where you are, because say it with me, small habits can lead to significant transformation. You don't need dramatic changes for lasting effects. You need consistent habits, best executed through small changes. Build your own unique system, a system that works for your lifestyle where you are right now. You'll be able to tweak it as you go. Maybe you can only carve out 1 additional hour or 30 minutes to wake up earlier than you usually do. Again, small shifts. Build from there and let the results take care of themselves. Prepare your responses to anything that may challenge your system. This is not preparing to fail or preparing for the worst. This is you preparing for success, planning to fulfill your commitment. This will help you to pivot and move forward every time you face a challenge or want to stop. Be mindful of the things that you say to yourself and stay mindful of your intention and goals. Lastly, plan your celebration ahead of time. Think of how rewarding and different it will feel to say you finished after day 30. And you did this for you. No one is making you, no other participants. Do you for you. Break the goal days down if you have to. Just get to 3 days, then 5, then 7, and hopefully by day 10 you feel what I felt and you'll coast to day 30. Last thing, okay, I promise, last thing. I did things in a way that would limit any excuses now or in the future when I needed to introduce new habits to my life. Most people don't try or start a thing because we make money a factor. What I gotta buy, who I gotta pay. I didn't want money to be a factor. Matter of fact, external factors should never excuse you from bettering yourself, because everything you truly need is within you or within reach. I went to free events. I worked out at a free park or in the backyard. My audiobook was free. Content was free. I wanted to show myself that it costs nothing to want more and to shift in the direction I needed to go for more. How are you flowing through this current season of your life? And would you be willing to change a few things you do so that you can flow with more ease? Or would you rather fight for your own limitations? This video is less about what I'm telling you to do and more about what you're feeling led or inspired to do while you watch this. If you felt any ounce of inspiration, make sure to watch it again, at least twice. I'd love to witness your progress and cheer for you, so if you decide to post on your social media, be sure to tag me in the comments or something so I can come cheer you on. Matter of fact, comment below at the end of this video, what's a commitment that you are feeling inspired to make with yourself? If you have any questions or things you'd like me to talk about in more detail, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer questions in the next video and support you on your own 30-day transformation. I'm preparing to go for another 30 days and add on to my current list of habits that are working for me, so come with me. I'm so proud of you for making it to the end of this video. I'm proud of you for having an interest in self-transformation. That is self-love. Again, say it with me. Small habits can lead to significant transformation. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and share this video with someone who may be interested or could benefit from transformation. Matter of fact, just drop it in the group chat. Let's all do it together, okay? Talk to you later.